no particular order. Well, you put a flash on. Cool.
Whoops.
That's fine. We talked about sustaining your high as well. So you went into a lot of moments where you were finding like high to low, but you have a tendency to like pop up and down pretty quick. Could be a balance issue, could be like just not feeling comfortable up high, right? So I give you a little mini drill to play with, putting your weight on one foot, softening into the knee and the ankle a little bit, pushing out of both, finding extension in a releve on that, whatever, it's my left leg. And then from here, softening into the knee, softening into the ankle, and then actually letting your side body collapse a little bit. That's gonna help soften and cushion the descent a little bit more, right? Versus having it just hit the heel on the floor really quickly, right? Sitting on the other side, pushing out of it to a higher point, softening on your way down. Play with going up and actually like intentionally getting yourself off balance and see how you can cushion those walls, right? That's a really valuable tool to have. Then we were talking about making sure you connect your hand to your body when you're changing your body position, especially to an open position. We have a tendency to leave your hand behind and open the body, especially like off the track. So as a follower, if I see that, I'm expecting some kind of outside turn variation or grip variation, but I'm not feeling it from the hand. So make sure that if you open the body, that you're letting that hand actually come across the slot from your left track more to like the middle or over to your right side. Then we were talking about just setting up phrases, not really, but use a hitch. When you're using a hitch, especially this one, make sure that you're reserving some room for your left arm, then actually send your follower away more. You were planning on actually like sending yourself away quite a bit more, so I didn't really get the feeling of a hitch. It was just like a delayed one-ish, and it didn't get me there in the body fight any sooner, right? So make sure you're sending down toward my hip line instead of up towards my shoulder line. Then we were talking about checking in to make sure your hand, your arm stays level to the ground at the beginning of your patterns or the beginning of your dance versus dropping it straight down. That action of down is going to keep us towards each other, right? If you drop the hand straight down, that's usually going to bring our bodies really close together and make us pitch towards each other. That's okay if you know what you're doing with that, but because you're disconnecting your hand from the rest of your body, it means it's no longer a leadable thing, right? Champion trigger push, we were talking about kind of the connectional checkpoints and then the footwork for it. Connection-wise, you're gonna start off sixth to the last pattern, actually opening up. So I want to take my left hand across the track, so I want my follower to feel we're prepped into this side, then close into the left side for me. So when I take my 5 and 6, this is going to be my 1. Making sure that I take my hips away from my partner versus fall towards them. I'm giving length through my left arm as I'm sending their right side away from my left side. And two, I'm going to be bringing them towards me as I just rotate. So my left hip is towards their right hip. This left hand is not going to drop too far because that's going to make them push down towards the ground. So it's going to actually stay right next to my hip line. Yeah, making sure that left hand doesn't cross in front of my body though. From here, 3, I'm going to catch my right hand, my follower's left, 3. And we're just switching. My right hip is now towards their left hip and their whole left side should be towards my body. And then I switch again. 4, I'm shifting my weight over that left foot. You could just shift the weight and not do anything. You could shift and do a 4 starch. And that's a bit more stylistic. It feels fun, but it's not a requirement. Then from here, you're gonna roll down on that left foot on and send away for a 5 and 6. So the checkpoints I'm thinking of are, this is A, this is B, this is C, D, E, and F. Right? You are going to pick up that right hand. It's going to help by making your right side feel a little bit more involved in the process. And then don't overcomplicate the feet. Right? We're actually adding taps and steps, which made me feel a little slower. So your footwork is hitch, step, step. I'm not shifting all my weight onto that right foot yet because I'm going to shift on my 3. I'm shifting back on my 4. I roll down on my and 5 and 6. Cool. Those starting to feel really solid. Get comfy with it. Practice it a lot. I'm trying to do anything else. I think that was good. Nice job.